to WQNL 1070 AM, your home for live coverage of the Colonel City Council and Rectus Raiders football.
Hello, everybody. We are so happy that you're here. It's good to see you, Ivy. It's good to see you, Boomer.
It is wonderful to see you, Beverly.
Oh, thank you. I do have a sad thing, though, because Miss Beverly, that's me. Miss Vivia Ann isn't with us right now today.
Oh, no. Where is she?
You don't sound worried, but...
I'm not worried. I mean, at this point, she just doesn't work here anymore, and that's okay with me. I'm fine with that.
She does work here.
Oh, does she?
Yes, she works here very hard. She is actually out right now chasing turkeys.
That's not part of her job, though.
Yes, it
my
is,
point.
because I said I need a turkey, and I said I don't even know. Actually, I hate turkey, but I don't even know where I would get one if I needed one. And she said, "You know what, Miss Beverly Lee, I'm going to find you a turkey." And then she went out, and she's probably running around looking for turkeys, because it's not turkey hunting season, so she's got to do it secret.
And you can't shirk your turkey chasing duties when you're called upon by the council.
No, you can and should, because that's personal. That's personal.
It's not personal, because
Why do you need a turkey?
Well, because eventually there's going to be a what's called Thanksgiving holiday, and I personally prefer ham. But I'm having a lot of people over this year, and a lot of people prefer what's turkey.
Oh, so this is not a government thing.
It is a government thing, because my name is Beverly Lee Anderson, and I'm a council lady.
I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it. Lee Dawn has destroyed your moral compass. It's gone.
No, I have a great moral compass.
No, that is a lot coming from you, Boomer.
Hey, that's my point. If I'm saying that means she's gone too far.
That logic is flawed.
It is not flawed.
What have I done wrong? I'm having lots of people
You
over.
are using a government employee on government time to go and chase a turkey for you?
It is her duty to chase that turkey.
It's not her she is a secretary. Secretaries don't chase turkeys.
Okay.
Never have, never will.
Well,
It's in charter.
Well, I don't know that for sure, because I've never read that. But listen to this, because turkeys run around, so somebody's got to chase them. Unless it's hunting season and you could shoot it from afar, but it's not.
You know who else runs around? Boomer. With all the ladies in town.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
he's
true.
a turkey.
You use your platform as a government person and use government time to be respecting ladies.
Now, I do that on my break. I get a 15-minute break every 4 hours as per the law, and I can do whoever I want in those minutes.
What do you do with the other 12 minutes?
I have time to clean up and just take a nap. It's fine.
Well,
my point is this. Vivia Ann doesn't work here.
Yes, she does.
All
Yes,
in
she
favor of
does.
eliminating that position, aye.
no,
Nay.
disagree strongly. She's very important. How else am I going to find a turkey?
Okay, well...
Any other issues you want to bludgeon us with?
Yeah, I wasn't bludgeoning. She was bludgeoning.
You pushed that bill right through.
It didn't go through. Here, how about this? All in favor of eliminating that position, say aye.
No.
Nay.
I just figured you would have forgotten we were talking about by that point.
Why would you assume that?
Because your guys are not the smartest. I'm not going to lie.
That's rude. I'm brilliant. I'm so brilliant.
And-
I am. I got elected officially to my role. I'm a very impressive lady.
I'm not going to lie. You got elected because Dixie Scupp was a nightmare.
No, Dixie is a lovely young lady, and she is beautiful, and she had a platform that revolved around her face on everything.
That's true, I guess. Well, how about this? Why don't we just move on since we're clearly never going to solve this issue?
Yes, we won't. So, do you have specific old business, Boomer?
I have one thing that I've been meaning to bring up.
Okay.
The community center.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
It's that it's currently on fire, and we have not allocated any funds. It has just been smoldering for a couple of days.
Yeah.
We need to get that out.
No,
From what
you
I
don't.
understand, fires put themselves out eventually.
It's the community center is proving that to be untrue.
Well, here's the thing, though. S'mores. The s'mores that you can make off the community center fire are great.
Okay,
Ooh,
interesting.
community bake sale.
Yeah, I mean, every time we've done s'mores as a group, I think it has been very powerful for the community. So I've been going under the darkness of night to make my s'mores because, they put that tape around it that says don't go across. Mm-hmm. Well, so that I follow that when people are looking, but when they're not looking, I go in.
Okay.
And, anyway, we could take the tape off and invite everybody because let me tell you, s'more parties bring us together.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
And you give me 100% honest answer?
Maybe.
Did you burn the community center down so you could make s'mores on it?
Well, that's a complicated question.
No, it's a yes or no.
Yeah, I couldn't get more simple.
It's literally just yes or no.
There.
Simple
did
question
I
for
burn
a simple
the center
lady.
down is separate from did I afterwards realize that I could make s'mores on it?
Okay, so let's start with the first one.
Yes, the first one, did I burn it down?
You said yes. I just want to point that out on the record.
Oh, darn. Well, is this what they, what is it, a deposition? Is that what it is?
It is now.
Everything we do is on the record on these meetings.
Well,
just
it's
so you
on
know.
television. So television counts as the record?
Yeah, I would say if we were, it would, and we're on the radio, so yes, it also does.
Well, someone should have told me that when I took the job.
It's in the charter. You should have read the charter.
I can't read that. Do you know how many words are in that thing?
Yes.
Every
it's like
one of them.
732.
Yeah, it's like 40 pages, and it's like 64-point type. It's really not that much reading.
It's like Reader's Digest large print.
It's equivalent to reading Oh, the Places You'll Go twice.
Well, I've never read that book. How am I supposed to know how big that book is?
Start with that one, and then we'll
Do you
move
have
on.
it available, or is it at the library?
Well, let me give you a rundown. Oh, the places you will go: prison for arson.
You should.
I didn't arson.
What did you do? What did you do?
If you say our daughter, I am going to lose it.
What do you mean,
What
our
do you-
daughter?
I don't understand.
Our
that one.
son, our daughter.
Oh, I get it.
Excuse you.
I get
Excuse
it
you.
now. It was a joke about the word arson because, but here's the thing about arson: it's not spelled O-U-R, it's A-R. So that's why I didn't get it right off.
Oh, acquitted of all charges.
Oh, good. Thank you, Ivy.
That's 100% not how that works. Look, I don't care if you burned it down. I just want it out. Okay? That's all.
No, I don't want it out because the s'mores.
I have, I'm putting on a production of Our Town, and we were supposed to use the auditorium in the community center, and we can't now because it's on fire.
Okay, well, then you use the train museum.
Oh, that's not...
Or a play, al fresco.
Oh, yeah, you could do it on the stump.
We are 100%... Well, this is not improv everywhere. We do not operate just in the world, okay?
Our town is in the world.
Our town is in the town.
Which is a part of the county, which is a part of the state, which is a part of this great nation, which is a part of the world.
Yes. Okay. I mean, sure, why not? But here's the deal. We are professional actors, as you know. Me, Lil Lou, Manuel Ortega, and Geraldine are putting this whole production on.
Okay.
And what?
You said I thought you were talking about me. I could be a professional actor.
If you wanted to, if you're
Really?
willing
I could
to
be in the
allocate
play?
some money to put the community center out.
What if we...
$150,000 to put the community center out.
Well, but here's the question. That just puts the fire out. It doesn't build it as a place for you to do your presentation. So...
Well, we'll just do like a post-apocalyptic thing in the ashes. But I just can't...
wow.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, that sounds good,
With
doesn't it?
You've been playing
s'mores.
too much Fallout.
$150,000, $200,000. We put it out and put on Our Town post-apocalyptic.
Okay, and do I get like my name written that says professional actress lady?
Throw another $25,000 on there. We'll make that happen.
Okay, I'll do that in my personal money.
$225.
Ivy. Don't worry.
Going once.
No, misuse funds.
No, it's good because it
Water's
stops.
cheap.
Yay!
Yay. And
Nay.
it passes. Okay, good. This is going to be great, actually, because I've never seen Our Town. I don't know anything about it, but from what I can tell, it's just about Our Town.
Oh, well, I have no idea what it is. I thought it was another joke about arson.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Either way, we're going to figure it out as a team.
Oh, yeah, as a team of professional people.
Well, count me out.
I don't think you were ever in danger of being counted
I'm desired in all situations. I just want you to let you know I'm not going to be available for your little rinky-dink play.
Oh, no.
Are there any buildings that you feel confident nobody would be sad if it was burned down and stayed burning for a long time?
I would start with the pool store.
Yeah, right.
No, because the chemicals, it would be awful to make s'mores with chemicals.
It is an environmental disaster waiting to happen. You want to unleash that on this community?
No, then I would say people wouldn't miss it. Once it's gone, we would never let it happen again.
As soon as 2 years in, when all you just got is PVC frames filled with slime, you're going to be like, I wish there was a pool store to sell me my chlorine subscriptions. But there ain't.
Oh, if I ever had an above-ground pool, I would have many more problems than the chlorine that needs to go in it.
Yeah, it's called friends and parties happening all the time where people like you.
I've got friends. I've got parties. Who says otherwise?
I raised my hand, but this is an audio medium, so I don't think people at home could see it.
Do you have a question, Boomer?
Nope. Does anybody else have any old business, though?
Yes, I have some old business that is related to what you raised.
What did I raise? Oh, the
fires.
Okay, got it.
So okay, look, I love our fire people. Our fire boys are hunky as all get out. Mm-hmm. But it has come to my attention due to recent events that I don't think they're doing the job.
Are you referring to the community center that's on fire?
That is specifically the most latest one on my mind, but and I'm fine with it because of the s'mores, but I do want to just acknowledge that they haven't been doing the fire putting out. I think they've been doing the cats in the trees, and they've been doing the calendars, and they've been doing the, looking hunky, but I don't think they've done the fire one as much.
Well,
I think
most
that was
lately in their the most recent contract negotiations, they actually had it negotiated out. They don't actually have to put out fires anymore, which I was against. I want to say,
who authorized? I wasn't even there for this. Who authorized this?
Well, I think it might have been the last council.
Well,
oh yeah, I do remember it because some of the boys came in and they were so cute, and they did this whole dance routine. And they were, oh my gosh, you would not, but these boys must exercise constantly. I mean, I've never seen a man's body so filled with muscles. Mm-hmm. And they did a great routine. And then they asked for a whole bunch of money, and we gave it to them, obviously. It was just me and Lee Don that day because Woody was God only knows where. And so we gave them all this money. And then they said, okay, we don't want to put out fires anymore. We want to be a dancing squad. And I said, give them more money. So I forgot. Thank you, Ivy, for putting those two. I was confused why they weren't doing the fires, but now I remember. They're a dancing team now. So
you are basically, at this point, just lead on. You're the worst.
No, I'm not.
You are the worst corrupted city council person, I think.
No, I'm not corrupted. I made a dance group.
I'm sick of this. I am sick of
Thank
this.
you.
Whenever something goes wrong, you blame
Ivy.
Lee Dawn, and she has been gone for months now.
Yes.
It's time for you to accept responsibility or make some change around here, Boomer. You can't keep
I'm trying
bringing
to.
up the specter of Lee Dawn.
Okay, how about this then? All in favor of eliminating Vivia Ann's position since she doesn't come up here anyway. Aye.
Nay.
No, thank you.
And it passes.
That is incorrect.
It's on the record.
No, this is all taped. We have evidence. We just went over this with Beverly.
Wait, okay, I'm remembering this is why we do have to write things down, though. Because,
I do write everything down.
Okay, well, I had forgotten about the boys' dance, the fire boys becoming dancers. And I'd forgotten that they're supposed to be doing their dance routines at the community center, which I forgot I had accidentally burnt down, and I've been making s'mores. So maybe could we get more money to build up the community center again so the boys could dance at it? Or maybe it's really what they call a trickaroo, because had the boys been doing the fire putting out, maybe they'd have a place for their dancing.
Yeah, I honestly could not care less about their dancing.
You haven't seen them, though.
I hope to
Boomer,
never.
you got to see these boys. They can do backflips and front flips.
Look, I have seen the Jabberwockies in person. I do not need to see this.
I don't even know what that is. I think I don't watch Star Wars or Star Trek, but I know the Fire Boys are hot.
Okay, all in favor of just moving on.
I know what? No, let me propose something, okay? Let's cancel their contract. They're not doing it. They are not providing the services that we need them to provide.
No, it's just because the place where they're supposed to do their dancing burned down. It's not their fault. We could turn the fire station into their dancing area, which is good. It's got the pole already.
How about this?
What problem does that solve?
Instead of canceling the contract, why don't we just fire all of them and hire new firemen?
Agreed. Let's do it.
What?
No. We need to cancel the contract because the contract is the thing that's holding us back from saving all these buildings that are getting burned down.
Okay, fine. Let's eliminate the fire department.
Well,
sounds good to me.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
I don't care.
It passes. Okay, good. All right. Well, unless anybody has anything else, I think we need to take a quick station ID.
Okay, I'm going to make a real quick some more if anybody wants to join me and come together. And then I promise we'll be right back.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Do you want one,
No.
Ivy?
I'll take one, but I'm not going to go with you now.
Okay, you want it charred or slowly roasted?
I do not want it charred. No, golden brown. Otherwise, throw it away.
Fine, I'll make you one like that.
If you blacken the marshmallows, they taste gritty and it's bad.
Oh, I love
golden brown, please.
Okay, I'm hearing the words you're saying, and I'm hearing that you want it charred secret. Okay, I'll be back with a whole bunch for everybody. Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right, we'll be right back.
WQNL 1070 AM. WQNL Community Calendar, Friday the 17th. District 2 City Councilperson Cicero Bronte IV presents a night of quiet reflection. The councilperson requests that all citizens take part in their own way. This event is private, closed to the public, and trespassers will be shot on sight. For more information, please quietly reflect in your own home on your own time. We now return to the Colonel City Council, already in progress.
Golden brown means not blackened.
Okay, well, that's all yours to do then if you don't want
It's
it.
just a waste. It's just a waste of gas.
What gas? I didn't burn it with gas. This is already on fire.
How can you prove that you see colors the same, though? You know, we might just perceive the world in different ways.
Yeah, I perceive
All right,
it.
so,
Beautiful.
I mean, I guess that's true, but at the same time, there's a huge difference between having to blow out a marshmallow that's on fire and perfectly roasting a marshmallow.
I'm just trying to build bridges here, okay?
Build some bridges. Do that outside.
Well, okay.
All right.
Time to start moving.
Go to the bathroom. We're gonna get somebody.
With my here's two stickers.
Just spit it in your purse.
That's spit it in your purse.
Okay.
Now, Bev.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So, does anybody here have anything they need to talk about? Any grievances, or can we get out of here early and go put this community center out?
Yes, hello.
Oh, hey, hello.
Yes, I'm Nedford Boomthorpe.
Medford Boom.
Nedford.
Nedford.
Yes.
Nedford.
I couldn't help but notice that there's quite a lot on all of your plates. And I know that the holidays are coming up, especially the one that you call Thanksgiving. And although I'm unfamiliar with the holiday, I would love to allocate some resources to put on a play, a production of sorts.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
My God. You know, I am a professional actor.
Me too, as of soon.
And I love the arts.
Oh, lovely.
So what kind of play would you like to put on?
Extravagant.
That's my favorite type of play.
It's literally the only type of play we allow in this town.
Oh, well, that's fantastic news.
Fantastic. Okay.
Well, you know, it's something I've been cobbling together for quite some time, but I've never been able to meet anyone with enthusiasm to bring it to life, as it were.
Well, did you come to the right town or what?
Apparently.
So sell us on it. Hit us up. Like, let's start with an elevator pitch, and then we'll just get granular.
A lift. Are you talking about a lift?
Oh, sorry. Let's start with the lift. Is it
lift.
what do you call a pitch?
Lift pitch.
Is it still a pitch in like cricket? Do you pitch in cricket, or
Yeah.
is it like called a tossiman or something?
It's not a tossum.
Okay.
Crickets are bugs.
Crickets are bugs.
It's a sport, a lovely sport.
Oh.
Games will go for literal decades.
Yeah. The longest one is a month,
A month.
perhaps, if I'm not mistaken.
Nothing boring about that.
Nothing.
All right. So let's start with your lift pitch.
It's something that is a quintessential story of the Americas and how they came to be, leaving no stone unturned.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Because I came to be in America through birth. How did you get to America? Or you didn't get born here?
No,
No. Where did you get born?
it's in London.
Oh, is it old London town or new London town?
Well, it's just something people say. It's just London.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. You're from England and you came to America?
I've been here for about 57. Carry the one.
What nice and quiet math.
21 years.
Wow.
Wow.
I've been back and forth across the pond, as they say, traveling and visiting family. But now everyone's dead.
Oh.
Wait, everyone in England died?
No, my family. Well, except well, I have a son, and he's a big New York stockbroker,
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
and
First against the wall, you know what I mean?
what does that mean?
Oh, just saying that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it does. I'm really confused.
Are you talking about a firing squad?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Are you threatening my son?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm just saying that there are certain roles in our community that help
Don't
people.
threaten
and
my son.
I would never threaten your son.
I have a series of skills.
Oh, okay. Can
I
you
will find you?
I'm not going to take him anywhere if that's what you're getting at.
He is harmless, toothless. He's all gums. He ain't gonna do nothing to your son.
I'm not.
Boomer seems to have perfectly operating teeth.
Thank you very much. Boop.
Were you talking about me? Or?
No, I was talking about Boomer.
Oh,
it was a
yes.
metaphor.
And I was speaking more metaphorically as well, like when the people finally rise up against the bourgeoisie, it'll be the
Here for revolution.
yeah, it'll be your son that's first against the wall because of his profession. I'm not nothing against him.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
I can understand now what you mean by that.
We're on the same page.
So is that what the play is about? About all the friends of yours dying and your son being on New York?
It's more of a postmodern existential piece.
Oh,
Okay,
Thinker.
so postmodern, that's the future.
Into the mind's eye of a very progressive thinker of what if a lot of things, a lot of questions will be answered and asked and propositioned.
Oh, this sounds like Herman's Head.
Oh, quite a show.
Yes.
Quite a show.
He was
don't know
thinking.
him.
He was thinking there were people in his brain, but it was all him.
it had Lisa Simpson in it,
Yes.
I believe. Yeah.
Yardley Smith.
Yardley or Nancy Cartwright.
Some would say
That's Bart.
That's Bart.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, The Simpsons.
I'm unfamiliar.
An animated television show.
Oh, that is nice. Have you seen The Little Mermaid? That's another animated show.
It's actually a feature film, a
A
motion
feature
picture.
film. Gosh, you talk wild. I gotta say, you are just saying words that sound the fanciest words ever.
Oh, they're just the same words that you and I are. All of us.
I was
all
going to
of
say
us
that
are
same
using
thing. They're
these words.
exactly the same
Well,
words.
I
that
would
we're
have
using.
said movie.
Spelled in the Oxford Dictionary the exact same
Ooh,
way.
we're Merriam-Webster over here.
Oh, Miriam.
Speak for yourself. I speak the King's English.
Miriam. Miriam was a
the Queen's English.
Miriam was a Hellcat, if I may say so myself.
You know the lady who wrote the dictionary?
Why, I knew her, so
Oh, she died.
Yes,
Oh, Merriam?
yes.
Okay.
Quite an age difference, but let's not get into that.
Let's not.
That's
Now,
true. I like to
it's-
say age is a number.
You know who else liked to say that? R. Kelly.
Oh, dear.
I'm just pointing out that if you should, there's context that's okay. Anyway, so
The budget is I'm afraid to say the number. There's a lot of zeros.
Well, that's one of my favorite numbers because of how round it is. And I have a lot of money from my dead husband. And so I could bankroll almost anything, which means pay for it.
And I could too, but I won't. But I do have some questions.
Excellent. Fire away.
Well, you first came in here and said that you had resources that you provide. Now you're asking for money to put on this production?
No, I said I would love to put on a production.
Oh. I only heard what I wanted to hear.
And I will say that even if he had said that, money's just one resource. He could be offering, his resources could be his obviously expanded mind,
Yes,
you know?
I am highly trained in theatre.
Where did you study?
Juilliard, well, first Oxford,
Oh, okay.
and then Juilliard. I was an instructor.
Oh, interesting.
And I was
Didn't
at
ask about the instructor part, but
the new school at NYU as well.
the new school.
The new school at NYU. The actors. Do you remember the fine gentleman James Lipton with the blue cards?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
He was the
very
guy.
dear friend of mine. He was as the children say nowadays. He was the man.
Did he die too?
Yes.
Gosh, everybody you know is dead.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Join, Get ready to join the
Are you
club.
threatening Bev? Because
No,
she has a
it's
certain set of skills.
Oh.
I do have skills. I have a lot of skills.
It is no doubt. What I mean is, it is a part of life.
Yes.
It is, but you know what? I've got eternal life waiting for me in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the play, it's about the future and
It's about all of life.
all of life, the past and the
All
present.
right, close your eyes
Okay.
and imagine a void.
Avoid.
A void. Let me think of how I can put it in a context you may be familiar with.
What should be in my void? I like to picture like palm
Ew.
trees. Is that a void?
Now listen, picture a big black hole. A well, if you will. There's nothing.
Oh, a whale. Okay.
If I can imagine it,
Picture
I'll
whale.
try.
Yeah.
Right. There's no water. It's devoid of any color. And as you progress, it's as if there's a faint glow off in the distance, about the size of I guess an American nickel.
What is this, a Murakami novel?
What?
Wait.
Well, no, it would have to have like another. So while he's doing that, there'd have to be some modern, like very real setting for it to be a Murakami.
Okay,
novel.
I'm sorry, I digress. Please
Okay.
continue.
All right.
Wait, is the whale glowing or
No,
it's glowing?
I could sense your confusion on the word void.
That is true. You
So-
sense good.
And so I tried to describe it in a way that you would understand it easier.
Thank you. So is there so it's a play about a whale with a nickel in it.
Yeah, well,
a
no.
glowing nickel.
No, the lights, the size. Imagine that is the size of the light that you're approaching. It's not a literal nickel.
Okay, so like
Literal meaning an actual nickel.
It could be a
Okay.
penny, it
It's
could be a dime.
No, there's no actual change. There's no
Oh.
currency involved. I'm
Okay.
just giving you reference
Monopoly
points.
money.
He's saying you got to think of it in pence, like a 5p or
Oh,
a 20.
English money.
Yeah,
Listen,
English money.
All right,
yeah.
let's rewind. Let's take a few steps back
okay.
and go back to the void.
Okay.
Now
The
that you
whale.
are familiar, what the void is.
A whale. A fancy whale, a black and white whale.
No, actually, it's space. Have you seen any programs on space?
I love space.
Excellent. Now imagine space, but with no actors as spaceships or stars or anything. It's just pure space, black space.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
just the Jetsons themselves.
No one, not George or Jane
Think of your
or Judy
think
or
of your-
Elroy or anyone.
Think
Not
of your
even
Sunday
Elroy?
dinners when your children won't visit you. It's a void like that.
Well, not to void in your soul or heart. Although we will be getting into that in a later act. Of
I think
the play.
I can explain this a little better. I think because
All
I
right.
mean you got the thing about you're doing a great job. I'm with you. I'm
All right.
seeing it. I see the the glowing 20p or whatever.
Well, I appreciate you are an actor, so as someone, if you have the experience treading boards,
I tread.
Then we're on common ground.
Okay, here, watch this. Hey, Bev,
Yeah.
think about nothing.
In my head, just nothing at my head?
Nothing.
Okay. Then
There you go.
what?
You did it.
I did it?
You did it.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm a professional
Lovely.
actor
Yeah.
too. Actress.
If you get too wordy, it goes over her
Keep
head.
the choices simple.
Yeah.
Visualization. Excellent. Now,
Occam's razor.
exactly. Wait, that doesn't apply there either. But all right.
Deus ex machina.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
right.
going all over the place. We're
Listen.
talking about shaving. We're talking about sex. We're talking about wells.
No, just stay with nothing. You're with
Okay.
nothing.
Just anchor yourself in the nothing, and then the light slowly begins to ascend over you. And in that light, it is overcompassing and bright, and there begin to emanate figures from that light, animals and plants and people and insects and all walks of life, and they are all draped in very elegant linens.
Oh, okay. Well, who ironed those though? Because I hate linen. Is a really persnickety fabric.
Linen. I heard lemon.
No. How are you draped in lemon? No.
Well, that's what I was like. That's a
Linen.
very visual
Linen.
medium because it'd have to be
Linen.
like a Dali painting or
Linen.
something. Yeah.
So you need
Lemon.
us to iron the linens for the play.
Well, ideally, it would be the wardrobe people. It would be the department of the wardrobe that would take care of all the costumes.
Well, we got a
Okay.
lion and we got a witch.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
I mean,
I don't really get
Fan
it.
of-
People on the radio can't see I'm pointing at Boomer for lion and Beverly being a witch.
I'm sure that people.
So
are,
you're in charge of you're the wardrobe
A fan-
department.
Apparently now, by process of elimination.
a fan of C.S. Lewis, are we?
You know, I wouldn't say a fan. I feel like his analogies of Christianity in his works were a little too heavy-handed for my taste.
Well, Chester Steve was a good friend of mine as well.
Oh.
Not many people know that the CS stood for Chester Steve.
I didn't know that. Also, is he dead too?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Good
God.
grief!
Yeah.
Everybody you know is dead.
Most, except my son. First on the wall.
First against the wall. That's right. We bonded over that. I like that.
Ironically, as much as it makes me uncomfortable and it makes me want to break a bottle and threaten you with the sharp end of it, I also want to consume what is in the bottle with you.
Yes. We can do that afterwards. We'll go to O'Barkey's. We'll get ourselves a nice warm pint
Where?
of flat beer.
Where?
Oh, across the street. We got a bar. Have you not been to our O'Barkey's yet?
You're
It's
not
called
missing much.
Let me guess.
a
You.
Barkey?
Oh, O'Barkey's. Oh, you're English, so this is
Oh.
Irish. It's an Irish pub.
Oh, no, it's a pub.
Yeah.
Oh, I was very confused. I'm familiar with the American term bar.
Yes.
You know, but I heard Barkeys.
Oh.
And behold, I was confused yet again.
I understand.
I just.
But I tell you what, you come over there, I will buy you. They got deep fried Twinkies wrapped in bacon and
Oh,
then
dear.
covered in powdered sugar, and then they
Oh.
take that whole thing and they deep fry it again, and then they wrap that in like a meatloaf, and it's like it's amazing. It sounds like it's a little too much, but trust me,
It's like a reverse
nice.
Wellington.
Thank
Yeah,
you. It's a reverse Wellington.
And it's a good
Interesting.
side
Yeah.
if you're going to have a steak or something, but it's not a substantial enough
It's
side.
not. It's only like 4 or
really.
5 pounds of food that you're going to have to.
Only 4 or 5
Yeah.
pounds.
Yeah, you understand. Yeah. So I feel like we're getting a little off topic.
So
how
the
about
people
really?
are in linen
Okay,
at
well-
the play.
the people are in linens at the play. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Can you just give us a taste of it? Because I understand the imagery that you're throwing for, but I'd like to hear a little from you.
Sure. Well, there are no words until page 34.
Nice.
It is
Okay.
all choreographed, and ideally the audience is on some sort of movable platform, so that way they can journey through the voyage that is man's interpretation of creation and existence. therefore questioning their very own existence and wondering what their purpose and meaning is. It is all a very fulfilling experience, but never been done before.
Why would anybody choose to go see this rather than go to church?
I would much rather see this than go to church.
Your
Bible
chair
has all the
doesn't wiggle
answers.
at church. Have you ever been on a vibrating bed? You do contemplate your life, and that's what he's saying. The whole show is everybody's on the vibrating bed together.
Well, that sounds just sinful.
I'm into it.
Well, if you have any sort of sciatica, then vibrating beds can be quite useful.
Oh.
Magic fingers.
Yep. Elevator, you have the what do they call posturpedic, and
Tim,
I do have a
yeah, that's
sleep
right.
number.
there. What's your sleep number?
666. Oh, okay.
It is perfectly balanced between
Ivy.
firm and soft.
69.
Ivy, you are cheeky.
I am not. That
You
is
are quite
that is 100% true.
I believe you mean 6.9 because the sleep number.
Yeah, it goes to 10.
It doesn't go higher
I
than 10.
percentageify every number that comes across my path.
Oh, Ivy, he is quite the cheeky one of the group.
Maybe you just don't have the luxury model.
I think there is a cheeky person waiting to burst out in that ornery shell of yours.
There are no
Yes.
cheeks in me. There are no cheeks on me.
See, the
Yes,
thing
I
there
will not be
are.
insulted.
Do an acting class. Do an acting exercise with me.
yes, do it. Do
yes,
it. Do it.
an exercise.
Yes,
Fine. Okay.
yes.
I'm a man of many talents.
Okay, babe, let's-
I'm sure I know you are. All right, now close your eyes.
Okay.
All right, imagine a good time that you had. It PG rated, of course, PG rated.
They're all PG
but
rated.
something church related, perhaps. Perhaps you visualize yourself sitting in a pew at the church, at your favorite church. Perhaps the leftover tidbits of communion are still nestled in your molars and your bicuspids, and you're cleaning them off and just relishing in the body of Christ.
Oh my God.
And joining and then perhaps I'm not sure what church you have, but your ideal blood of Christ is perhaps cranberry juice, or perhaps it's actual wine.
Oh, that's actually a problem we've been having because we've been using grape juice for the longest time. But then last night we were going through all the wines and trying to pick the right one, and I got a little bit of headache today.
Okay, well then perhaps it wasn't so enjoyable. Whatever's the most enjoyable, whether it's cranberry or wine, and that is still in your palate, and it's combining still with the little nodules of the communion of the body, and you are in utter delight, floating, and you are just in sheer joy. And this person who is crying these joyful tears is walking along, always, never needing to put up an ornery shield or any sort of mask that society deems acceptable to make it more comfortable. This version of Ivy is the light that the world needs.
I feel so seen, but also scared, and I think you're dangerous.
Oh, there it is. The classic reaction to vulnerability.
See, what you're mistaking for cheekiness in Ivy is actually just awfulness.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he can't allow himself to be
dear.
vulnerable and real around people because he has deep secrets.
I couldn't get more real.
You know what?
And I'm 100% upfront with everyone.
My goodness.
See what I'm saying?
Ivy, I believe you would probably be the strongest actor at this meeting.
Oh, I agree as well. Oh, excuse me, you find that funny?
I'm sorry.
A wealth of pain and joy and everything in between is an actor's greatest resource, a treasure chest, a treasure trove, if you will.
I won't claim my life has been easy, because it hasn't. I've had to work so hard to get where I am today. And you know what? All of these experiences have built me up into the man that I am, and I am not about to throw that away or reflect really hard on it just to go out and do something with sheets on a rotating platform.
You work hard for the money?
Yeah, and you better treat me right.
Hey, that's absolutely correct.
Wait, so you don't want to... He's saying you could be in the play.
Be in it. I would want you to audition for it.
While that is tempting, that is peasant's work.
Oh,
What?
You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? You see what I was saying about the
peasants.
Actors being an actor is not a respectable profession. It hasn't been for 500 years.
Ivy.
So 500 years ago, it was respectful.
No. My kind of always not looked down, but pitied those that have to get on stage and
If
pretend to be
Gary
something they're
Sinise was here, would you say that to his face? No, I don't think so.
not. You don't know my relationship with Gary Sinise.
Wait, you're being disrespectful to Ned here because he's very brilliant.
Let me stop you right there. He asked me to close my eyes and look into my soul and go through this exercise to access my real feelings. And you know what? I am fully here and fully present, and I have given him the truth that has come out of that. He demanded it. I have provided it. Don't tell me that I am rude.
Look at how passionate Ivy is.
I know. I think you're right, Mr. Nedford, that he would be such a great person on the stage. I would love to watch you, Ivy, and I'm sorry that you think it's beneath you, but I think it's really wonderful.
Yeah, if you could just pull your head out of your ass and think about somebody else for a second, I think you'd be a great actor.
This is my stage. You know what? I deal in the practical. I am here putting laws together, steering this town in the right direction, and this is where I belong. I don't need to be somewhere pretending to be something I am not.
Well, is there a grumpy butt government official in your play?
Yeah, do you have any roles for somebody who's just like afraid of themselves?
Oh dear, I believe that is the main character because we all deal with being afraid of ourselves.
You could be Colonel's Gary Sinise.
I am the main character in my own world.
I know, that's what we're saying.
That's
You
what
don't
the
even
whole
have to
point,
act. You could just go up and be yourself.
Then I think we're on the same page. I don't get why we have our arguing.
You're screaming.
I am not screaming.
Well, I
am
do
respectful.
I do need $400,000 for this production.
Oh, that's no problem.
okay.
Yeah,
Not
that's no
happening.
problem.
Not happening.
Lovely.
So you said the first several minutes are just dancing, right?
34 pages, yes.
Okay.
Well, not dancing as much as movement of the soul.
Okay, because we recently have evolved our fireman group to be a dancing group. So could they
Dancing
maybe...
fireman.
They're not just any old dancing firemen, incredibly hunky-looking ones.
Oh, dear. I knew this would happen. I knew this was too easy. I walked through the doors, and I said, Nedford, be careful. Don't walk into this trap of ease. Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Wait, why is it too easy?
Anytime I have presented this production that has been in my soul for ages and ages, and any time it's been met with any sort of grand enthusiasm, there's always a turn and expectation to bow down to any sort of corporate sponsorship or any sort of deals. My cousin needs to be this role, or dancing fireman in that role. It needs to be raw. It needs to be real.
Well, it sounds like maybe you should close your eyes and reflect on your life.
Oh, dear, this is the whole point of this production, dear Ivy. This is my reflection. I'm at a point in my life where all I do is reflect.
Can you...
We are talking about the man in the mirror who is trying to change his ways.
So I think here's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you should be the main character in this play.
Yes. And
Because
yes.
yeah, because you're the one who can most accurately portray the pain and miserability that you're talking to us about. But I also think that you've got the moves because I saw you sashay up to this podium. And I would like to see if you could maybe give us like a page or two of the dance would be wonderful.
It's different every night. So if you come on multiple nights, the movements will be, as I said, the movements of the soul. And every soul is different as they walk through day to day.
Interesting.
There's no set parameters of it, which is...
It's kind of just you, like if you're going to be the star, which I like that idea, then it's just like you in the world. It's always different. So you need $400,000 so that you can experience the world with us.
Well, actually, I was thinking I would direct it.
What
You
about
can't do
direct
both?
and
You seem
star?
like you could do it, yeah.
That is a very... I don't know if I can wear that many hats at one time.
You can wear a bunch of
Yeah.
hats as long as they don't have really big brims.
Or as long as the one above that one has a slightly smaller brim but a bigger hat area.
That's right,
So it
yeah.
has to fit over the top of that hat, but then be a little bit more narrow, because if it gets wider, it's just going to be
A
cumbersome.
Petrushka hat.
A Petrushka hat.
And you do understand the concept of metaphors here?
No,
The two
I
of us
don't.
do, but she doesn't.
I'm sorry that it is in my boundaries that I wrote at the beginning of my term.
Yeah,
No
you weren't here for
metaphors.
check-in, so
Yes.
you missed it. But
She was kicked in the head as a child by a cow.
That could be quite traumatic.
It can and fun. I went back and did it many times as a teen. Have you ever got kicked in the? It is so fun. You get dizzy for a bit.
I was kicked in a rib
Oh no!
playing football.
Oh, like Adam in
Oh.
Genesis.
You call it soccer.
I love soccer.
I was going up for a header, and
what's a header?
you hit the ball with your head.
Oh, a bumpy head.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bumpy head.
Just a header.
Oh,
Yes.
And,
okay, Mister.
Someone's trying to show off and do some sort of bicycle kick and got me right in the rib.
Oh no! But did you have fun when you got hit and do it again?
Absolutely not voluntarily, no.
Oh well, then we're different. I would have probably definitely done it again. So okay, so we're gonna. So tell. Okay, I get it. You said no to the firemen, boys, and that's fine. And
We'd
you're
have to audition.
okay. So aside from the money, what do you need? You need the audition people.
The money will then is a trickle down effect, so to speak, and then we
Oh,
can
I
hire,
love that.
We can hire departments. We can hire the scene department. We can
Okay.
hire the costume department, and then of course we audition all of the actors and the dancers. The cast is going to be approximately 205 people.
Oh, okay.
This is a tremendous employment opportunity for the town of Colonel.
Excuse me? For the town of what?
The town of Colonel.
All right, I'm going to vote against it.
Same.
It's because you're saying the word funny.
What are you talking about? It's clearly right there on your seal. It says Colonel
Well, so here's the
of
thing.
Georgia.
It is Georgia.
In rectus speramus.
Yes, that's right. It means in rectus we trust.
You're the first person that's ever noticed that. It's right there on the seal.
It's right there on the seal.
No
You
one's
have
ever
it-
bothered to read it
You
before.
have it very prominently displayed in a beautiful gator, as you call it.
That's right.
Alligator.
That is so right. You're very
To
observant.
spare any confusion.
He's
Well-
so right, except for the pronunciation of our town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
because
where
of
you
a
fell
phrase
short.
called phonics, which is a confusing word because if it was phonics, it would start with the F, but it starts with a P.
Oh dear.
So do phonics on it.
You want me to actually? It's pronounced as it is spelled.
Yes.
That's what phonics means. Yeah.
So it's colonel.
Colonel.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's exactly
Or
right.
colon
It's the
hell,
King's
as the
English.
children say.
Colon.
I know, isn't it silly? It's silly.
It is funny when he coughs like that.
I know. He sounds like a chimney sweep.
So,
Pardon me. I utterly beg your pardon.
hey, look, man, here's the thing. You wouldn't be the first person that died in here if you did. So you just do whatever you
dear.
want to do. Yeah.
I thought I saw some faint chalk outlines at my feet.
Yeah.
We clean them up the best we can, but sometimes the chalk gets, in between the board. It's tricky.
I
so-
sense thrill in you, Bev. When you talk of death, when you admit death, I
I'm
sense
not
thrill.
afraid of death, and like you, not everybody I know has died, but a couple of my husbands did. And yeah, I've been married 3 times.
You've been married 3 times? When was the third? Oh, Turley.
Once
Yes.
more onto the breach, dear friend.
But he didn't die. Unfortunately, he got annulled to me before he could get dead.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for these men that have to spend eternity in heaven with you.
Why would they have to spend eternity in heaven?
Because you're reunited with all of your husbands and wives.
I don't think I will. I think I'm going to ask Jesus for separate quarters.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Heaven, if in heaven you have to be with somebody you hate, I don't think that.
I don't think heaven would be that awkward.
Yeah, exactly.
Agreed.
And Ivy's view of heaven is very much most people's view of hell.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Like you go there and you have to spend time with people you don't want to spend time with just because you got married to them when you were like 18.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way, Ivy.
Well, I've read the Bible. I know what's up.
That is not proof of anything.
It is. It's all the evidence I need.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. If my version of heaven does not square with your version of heaven, then therefore it's not like one of us has to like cede our heaven to the other person. If
That's
mine
not how
is,
I see it.
If mine is that you're next to me at all times and yours is that you never see me again, it's not like we have a compromise somewhere. It's just heaven's heaven.
Heaven is heaven.
Yeah.
What's heaven like in the play? Because you have the future in the play, which is probably heaven for most people is death. So what is it like?
It's what the audience wants it to be.
All of us together have to agree?
No, collectively. There is a part where you are all collectively dunked in a 50,000-gallon tank.
Oh, it's a fundraiser.
Of water, and you are deprived of your senses. You are dunked for approximately 8.5 minutes of sensory deprivation.
Underwater?
Well, partly.
Oh, okay.
You have to breathe.
Okay, well, let's just make sure.
Although you might revisit where you came from.
Oh, yeah. If you're sitting next to an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend and they're in their swimsuit and you're in your swimsuit.
Talking about hand jobs?
That's what I figured.
Yeah, is that what you're talking about?
No, I was talking about the beings in which we evolved from.
Well, are hand jobs off the table, or is that like...
Hand jobs are the lesser evolved of any sexual interaction.
That's true, yeah. They're not the best. I mean, they're
quite clunky, quite awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Do I make eye contact? Do I not make eye? Do I have a conversation?
Oh no,
It's
I
like
would say no
cuckolding,
talking.
but more touching.
Do I
Yeah.
show? Do I encourage as if I'm showing someone who doesn't know how to write a letter to join in the process?
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Like when someone teaches me to putt-putt, they sometimes help me putt-putt.
Just like
Interesting.
I see.
Do I coordinate arm positioning so that it can be mutual?
Oh, cute.
I have found. I mean, it doesn't. That never works. Never works. Mutual. I mean,
Boomer.
in a man-on-woman scenario, I think it should be one then the other.
Oh,
You sound like a
Boomer,
very selfish love.
You
No,
haven't
I'm-
lived, Boomer.
I want to spend my time. I want to make sure everybody's happy.
I have a
All
feeling
3
we're not
minutes.
talking about putt-putt anymore.
We're talking
Oh,
about something.
Putt in the butt.
Okay, well, I've never done that. Mine usually have dinosaurs and stuff that you putt-putt through. If there's ones with body parts, I would sign up.
I'm sure
to
you
do that.
putt through a few
I
dinosaurs.
remember getting lost in the Natural History Museum in New York City with a very, very beautiful woman. And we got lost, quote, unquote. It was after hours and we evaded the eyes and ears of security. And I tell you, there is nothing more thrilling than intimacy among 30-million-year-old fossils.
Wow.
That sounds wonderful.
You should go to Bev's house.
I was just going to say, this is awesome.
Are you a purveyor of fossils and antiquities?
She's a perverter of fossils and antiquities.
You changed my words around,
I
Boomer.
probably am. I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about, but I do like dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. Is that part of it?
Delicious.
Isn't that what we're talking about?
Yes, Bev.
Dinosaurs?
Yes, that's exactly what we're
I
talking
don't have
about.
I don't have, like you, Ivy, I don't have the heart to say no.
Here's what I'm
I
going to
say
say.
no all the time.
Yeah, actually, he's never said.
That's my
I don't
favorite
have a heart
word.
to say no. Right?
Okay, how about this? All in favor of eliminating Vivia Ann's position, say
No, I
yes.
want 400,000. I never put that on the table. I want $400,000 for my production.
Oh, yeah, we're going to give it to you.
No,
Excellent.
we are not.
Yeah, we
Yes,
are.
we are.
Yeah, we are.
Well, it sounds like I'm outvoted again.
Yeah.
Fiscal responsibility just out the window.
Here's what I'm saying though. I'm almost there. I'm on the
Okay,
edge.
All right. What if we target it more specifically for Thanksgiving?
See, that's
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Marketing purposes and all.
I would like to say yes, but at the same time, I'd love to say no.
Why?
Because I don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Well,
I
maybe
feel
you
like
will
it's-
this year once the turkey comes.
Next to Columbus Day, I think it's
Now the
possibly the
turkey's
worst
coming, too.
holiday.
That's why we acknowledge all of the suffering and all of the what ifs that could have happened if it was that terrible day was more collaborative.
I would love everyone to acknowledge my suffering right now, having to listen to all of you
Oh dear.
argue about $400,000 to have a lazy Susan in sheets
I didn't. Well,
Linen.
in a
first of all,
dunk tank.
no, Susan will be a part of the audience as a whole. It's not just for Susan, and it's hurtful to call her lazy to
Very
her face.
true.
But
Very
she
true.
is, though.
Well, yeah, but we don't say it to her face, and being on TV is kind of like
Be
her
more
face.
being more encouraging for Susan.
Yeah, more encouraged. So that's part of the play. Will be encouraging for everybody together to be in
That's
the swimming
right.
pool.
That's right.
With their swimsuits on and thinking about their life
On
and-
Thanksgiving.
Well, yes.
No, I think it's fair to say that the performers would have Thanksgiving. It's be a holiday.
Oh. So we're going to wear our swimsuits on Thanksgiving in a pool, spinning around with sheets for $400,000 in a hole.
That's oversimplifying.
It seems like
I'm just trying to get the
Yeah,
facts straight.
you didn't even talk about the auditions or the dancing.
Can I audition for this?
Of course.
Can I do it right now?
No.
Well, then you're losing me.
Can I audition right now?
No.
If she gets to audition right now, I get to audition right now.
I wasn't prepared. I like to take notes during an audition. Let me get my notepad out. And Boomer and Bev, I would love to have you read for the part.
Oh, okay.
right,
So
yeah.
do I read from the script or I have a poem prepared?
Perfect.
Me.
Yes, you are auditioning, Boomer. I understand.
No, I was my vocal warm ups. I wasn't just saying me.
Oh, all right.
I.
Wait, so is it time for me to say my poem?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing my vocal warm ups.
This is a piece. It's not original from me. Well, not intentionally original for me, I guess. There once was a lady named Mrs. McCabe. She had 23 sons, and she named them all Dave. Well, oops, I've missed a part at the beginning. Let me start over. There once was a lady named Mrs. McCabe. She had 23 sons. Nope, I missed it again. Did I ever tell you about Mrs. McCabe? She had 23 sons, and she named them all Dave. Well, she did. And that wasn't, sorry, can I begin again?
No!
I think it's going well.
No, I think it's going fantastic
Yeah.
because I want you to start again, and I want you to feel the pain and the turmoil that Miss McCabe had, and all of the stresses and anxieties of giving birth and renaming a child Dave.
Okay, this is good.
Are you feeling that
Okay.
pain? Are you
I am
Yes.
feeling that pain.
I am too.
good?
Did I ever tell you, Nedford, about Mrs. McCabe? She had 23 sons, and she named each one Dave. Oh, I did it!
That
I didn't
was-
even read the whole poem.
I was actually moved by that.
Bravo.
I felt a little worse than the first one to me,
Boomer,
but yeah.
Boomer.
Okay.
Let us hear your piece, sir.
I will be doing an improvised piece based on a dream I had about an episode of Law and Order.
Ooh, dum dum.
Thank you. That's okay.
Dude,
Perfect.
that's right.
Okay. I don't know who he was. I saw him coming around. Yeah, I've seen that guy before. Oh, you have? Yeah, I have. And I think that he might be the killer. Oh, okay. Guilty.
Oh my gosh, was that
wow.
I know. So I don't know if you can.
Boomer.
Yeah?
I don't know if I can. What were you going to finish that sentence?
I don't know if you can handle that.
Well, what I don't know what I can do is whether or not I could differentiate there were actually two people talking to each other. What I want you to do is I want you to feel the pain and the turmoil
Okay.
of that detective
Okay.
as they search for the killer. And then I
Okay.
want you to feel the anxiety and the weight of obligation on your shoulders and head as this witness that is testifying.
Okay.
It may save a life and bring justice to New York City and the Special Victims Unit.
Okay, well, this is not SVU. This is just regular Law and Order.
And bring justice to New York City and law and order with no abbreviation after
okay.
it.
Okay.
He gets guilty watching SVU.
Dum dum.
That's not true. Okay, here we go. I don't know. I mean, I've seen the guy come in here before. He looks really familiar. You son of a bitch, you tell me where he went. I don't know where he went. I just work here moving boxes. I swear to God, I will eat your fucking heart. Oh, God, okay, it was me. I killed the man. Guilty.
Yes!
Oh,
Did
my
you feel
gosh.
that? Did you feel that emanate from your soul?
I did. I honestly, I might need a second.
It's all,
He's the killer.
He wasn't the first time, and it turned out he was the second time.
not only was he
Wow.
the killer, but Boomer was also all of us.
Oh, we're all killers.
Well, we'll more on that later, babe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. $40 million. Nope. I already forgot how much you need. $400,000.
Ivy, do you want to audition real quick? Because you totally can.
I totally could, but you know what?
Let's do it. Ivy, go
What?
ahead and do it.
Ugh,
do
fine.
do like what's the sexy Bible? What's that one called?
Oh, the sexy one?
Yeah.
If you haven't read it in Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic, you haven't lived.
Let's do it in
true.
Aramaic. Go for it.
Aramaic? Well,
We'll do an English
I
translation
don't,
of it. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I'll get the pronunciations right, but
It's an ancient language. It's very difficult.
Josiah creación tentine. Pero se Yahowashi. Josiah! Creación tentine.
Bravo.
It was pretty
Ivy,
good.
Bravo.
That was pretty
My
good.
Goodness. You
Yeah.
felt the pain and the turmoil.
It's God's love. Of course I feel it.
Oh, lovely.
God's
lovely.
love is pain and turmoil.
The three of you would be a delightful addition to any production. And I
Oh,
would be
yay.
I would be honored to direct all of you in this piece.
Okay. If we do this piece, will you stick around and teach us forever and be our theater teacher in town?
As long as I can keep up the time allotted of me on this earth.
All right, $400,000 for the play plus $400,000 a year to keep him around as a serial killer. No, sorry, I don't know where that came from. I'm still in Law and Order mode.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you living and breathing the character.
That's what I do. $400,000 initially for the play, $400,000 a year for him to be our
What?
drama teacher, and then we'll buy him a house or something so he's
Oh,
comfortable.
yeah. But you can live with me in the meantime
Oh.
if you'd like. But you don't have to. No rules.
All in favor?
I don't remember
Yay.
him
Yay.
saying he was unhoused. Nay!
All right, it passes. Congratulations. What was your Nedford Boomfuck? What was the last name?
What did you just call my last name?
I don't remember what it was, and I'm looking at my
you
notes.
just automate your default. Your default is fuck.
I mean,
Yes,
that's
you're
you just-
understanding
Did
correctly.
you just say
well documented that that's the
your
truth.
default? Whenever you forget someone's name, instead of saying "I'm sorry, I forgot your name," or let me do your voice, Boomer. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
That's so good.
Is that what you do? You just say instead of asking someone their name for clarity, you say, "Oh, your name is fuck."
That's pretty good, actually. That sounds just like me.
I know that sounds just like.
Oh my God, that's. Wait, let me see if I can do yours.
And then, if you Boomer, we are back at square one again, where I want to drink a bottle of alcohol, then break it and threaten you with the broken ends.
Well, let's go do that right now.
Let's do it, Boomer.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Meeting adjourned, and thank you. I'm so glad you're in my life.
What do the Americans say? One of my favorite movies, from one of my favorite movies, Ditto.
Oh, Ditto.
See you guys next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
This has been Welcome to Colin L. with Betsy Reeves, Marlon Mooney, and Davy Pierce. Today's guest was played by Abel Arias. Welcome to Colonel is a WQNL production and is recorded right here in the beautiful Train Museum in downtown Colonel, Georgia. Follow us on Instagram at Welcome to Colonel, and please be sure to like and subscribe to Welcome to Colonel on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever quality podcasts are found.